Hey everyone, Brickhouse here with another video. Remember when there was a time when you can go to other options outside of the mainstream for your sports media? If you didn't want to go to ESPN, you didn't want to go to Fox Sports, you didn't want to go to NBC Sports Channel, you can go to places like Barstool. Now, I will admit, I am not the biggest fan of Barstool. I mean, I do. There's a couple people that I have followed in the past that are at Barstool now. I do know of Dave Portnoy. I do know Dave Portnoy, and this is my opinion. He's one moody SOB. His opinions change like the wind. He just, hey, what's my opinion today? But this is reported over at Outkick. Now, Outkick was another outlet. They're now owned by Fox. But I think Clay Travis still has total control over Outkick. Unlike Dave Portnoy, who has no control over his company anymore. I could be wrong in that assumption, but this is from Outkick. Penn stock tanks after Barstool fires employee for rapping song with the N-word in it. What happened is that Ben Mintz, known as Mincy, was doing a live stream. And when he was doing that live stream, he was reading off rap lyrics. And in reading off those rap lyrics, one of the lyrics he read off was the N-word. And so, on Monday, Mincy was terminated for that live stream and reading of the N-word on that live stream. Now, Dave Portnoy, who is president of Barstool, says he was forced by Penn Entertainment, who actually now owns Barstool, to fire Mincy. Now, I briefly watched the video, and the only copy of the video that I can find is on Twitter right now. Doesn't have the N-word bleeped out. But if you watch the video, or if you've seen the video, seen the live stream, you can tell as soon as Mincy says what he said, he has an oh crap moment. So according to the article here on Outkick, it doesn't appear he meant anything by it, and his immediate stumbling afterwards indicates he knew he just made a big mistake. Yeah, big mistake. Portnoy confirmed as much on Twitter. Portnoy released a video saying that he tried to save Mintz's job, but parent company Penn made him fire Mintz. He turned white as a ghost, Portnoy said of Mintz following the lyric reading. You can tell instantly he thought, oh my God, what did I do? It was like a Ron Burgundy moment. Remember Anchorman when they said Ron will read everything off the teleprompter verbatim? That's pretty much what happened here. Now it gets into the sticky part, because Portnoy is at odds with his bosses at Penn. Portnoy is saying that he, along with Barstool CEO Erica Nardini and Dan Katz, Barstool Big Cat, fought for Mincy to keep his job. However, Penn Entertainment insisted Barstool fire Mintz. According to Portnoy, Penn executives worried about retribution from state governments. See, this is where you get really into the weeds. Penn is highly regulated by the government. They're issued licenses for gambling that just as easily as they're issued, they could be pulled back, Portnoy said. Portnoy acknowledged that Mintz should not have said the N-word even as part of a rap lyric, but the firing him is a punishment that does not fit the crime. It makes my skin crawl thinking a guy would lose his job on an innocent mistake. The more interesting part is that Penn feared that state governments could use this as a way to pull their gambling licenses. Now, I don't see that happening. I mean, yeah, there's a chance it could happen, but I don't see that happening. The term free speech gets thrown around a lot and is frankly often misapplied. Employers can fire employees over their speech. The First Amendment protects speech from government retaliation. That's correct. But if state governments pull gambling licenses because of something said on a Barstool show, that feels like a clear violation of the First Amendment. Yes. That, I'm no attorney, and I'm definitely no constitutional attorney, but that does sound like that would be a violation of the First Amendment. Of course, governments would never say that's why they did it. They know it's against the law. But the fact that Penn executives think that was on the table says a lot about where we are as a society. Perhaps Penn used the government in the licensing excuse to placate Portnoy and Barstool. It's hard to argue when your parent company says it fears losing the licenses that allow it to operate its business. Portnoy also acknowledged that. Penn is a multi-billion-dollar company. Without their licenses, they are a $0 company. Investors, families, employees, thousands of people depend on the company. They feel it's their job to protect all this, and the only answer is to fire Ben Mintz. The other possibility is that Penn used the licenses as an excuse. As mentioned, it's a major corporation. Corporations today are petrified of the woke cancel mob. Yes, they are. A white employee saying the N-word, regardless of context or intent, is ripe for an attack. Yes, it is. Penn might just not want to deal with it. Cancel Mincy trended on Twitter this week. And that's what happened. No matter which reason is the true reason, and it could be a little column A and a little column B, neither is a good sign. Either the government retaliates against companies for speech they don't like, or this is another example of a corporation bending a knee to the woke cancel mob. Yeah, there you have it. You have a guy who has a Ron Burgundy moment, realizes what he did, realizes he messed up, and even though his bosses don't want him terminated, his bosses do want him terminated because they're afraid of what might happen to their gambling licenses in the states that they're currently licensed to gamble in. Not only that, but you have the woke mob out there who will do everything in their power to get him canceled, which is what happened. So leave your comment down below. Leave your opinion. Please like this video, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell to get notified when my content is uploaded to YouTube. And thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. And we will see you guys in the next one.